when you say you wouldn't have performed afterwards if they didn't find you, would you have written music afterwards?
Yeah.
So there's a big separation for you between creating music and sharing it in a sense.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you write a song, that's something I do for myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like sleeping or eating, I need to do it. And performing, that's something you do for the audience. That's the difference. And I'm not here to be seen or like to be someone. I just want to write music. But I guess, being a musician, that kind of comes with it, doesn't it? Being famous, which is kind of sad, but yeah.
Well, exactly, because I think, since they found you and since your performance earlier this year, and now things are blowing up a bit, you're getting a lot of attention, so what is that like then to deal with?
It's very strange. I'm not that comfortable with, I guess it's a weird thing. Mm-hmm. It's not a natural thing being a famous person. And I'm not a famous person now. I'm just saying it's scary to think about being one, because it seems very strange to be. I don't know, and it's weird even on stage when you feel that, the audience kind of, I don't know. It's weird being the one, being a person that when people see you, they go, and they cry and scream, and it's, just like I was like a goddess or something, and I'm not. I'm just a normal person. So I quite like, but that's why I like to answer all my fan mails and to answer the comments and to talk to the audience when I perform. So we get more like friends, because I like to. I don't know. I'm not comfortable with being like.
You don't want to separate yourself from the... Right.
No, so I just want to be friends with all of them. I want to make them feel that I'm just like a friend that makes songs, kind of.
But now that you know that people are listening and people like to listen to your music, does that influence the creative process then?
No, it doesn't. I will always, I don't know. No, it doesn't. I just make what I make for, and the way my music sounds now, that's how I feel like being now. And that will also change, but just because I'm changing. And I'm very strict, about how my album is going to look and sound. So I'm very I care a lot about my children, which are my songs.
Well, because you have your EP out now.
Yeah.
So how will the record then, your full-length album, I think it's set for the fall of this year?
Yeah, September.
How far along are you in the writing of that?
It's done.
It's completely done. Okay. How in what way will it differ from the EP then? Because you say it's very, very, very much based on the moment you're in, the way you're feeling at that point. So when you wrote, you say Runaway was written when you were 12. I don't know about the other songs, but I assume the new record, most of the songs will have been written quite recently.
Yeah, as some of them were written. One of them were actually written when I was 9.
Okay.
And the other ones when I was 18, and some of them when I was 14. There's a lot of different ages on that album. But it sounds, it contains more, I don't know. It's just real, it's me, and it's quite emotional, and there's a lot of different stories in it. And I'm very happy with it.
What types of stories? Are these, I assume this is going to be different for each song, but do you generally write from personal perspective or from what you see in the world?
Oh, yeah, that depends. Okay. Sometimes I'm the character in the song, and sometimes I'm not at all. I have a song on the EP called In Boxes. That's not about me, that's about a crazy lady doing really weird things. And Little Boy in the Grass is about the boy, you know, that's not about me. And
where do these ideas come from then? Is it something you read on in a paper? Or?
Well, I have a lot of imagination. Okay. So it's kind of like sometimes I need to write something to process emotions and stuff I have on my mind, and sometimes I just, like, if I have a dream or just an idea, sometimes it's just nice to write a song that doesn't make me sad. That's just a story, because I quite like writing stories and weird stories.
And I read that you're a big fan of Leonard Cohen and Bob Dylan. So is this where that comes from? That storytelling?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you mentioned earlier that you like to have that music should be shared. That the reason why you share your music is so people can find the same comfort in it that you can. If we take one of those, maybe Bob Dylan, what was a song or an album that you had that feeling with?
Well, I just really, there's a lot of different songs. I really love Suzanne by Leonard Cohen, or a Tambourine Man by Bob Dylan, or A Thousand Kisses Deep. But it's kind of like Suzanne by Leonard Cohen. I think what he has in mind, when he wrote it, is a different thing than I feel when I hear it. But it kind of just makes me feel warm and calm. And there's this woman, Suzanne, I guess, that he sings about that. It's like a mother figure, almost like she seems like a warm, I don't know, it's just a nice song, it makes me feel calm.
Have you heard now then from fans of yours that said they feel the same way when they heard a song that you sang?
Yeah.
What does that do to you?
Well, I've had many fan mails now, and they make me cry. It's so wonderful, and it's like there's so many nice people out there, and I'm so happy that I get to mean anything and to be of any help, kind of. And I'm very happy about that, and it makes me feel very important when they tell me that my music has a meaning for them, and it all makes sense. And it's very nice, that when they tell me that they find some kind of help in it. It's very, very beautiful.
And finally, in the summer you will be performing at the Pinkpop Festival. Had you heard of Pinkpop before?
Yeah, I have.
Well, where did you hear it from?
Well, my manager, actually.
Okay.
Many years ago, I think he said, I've been signed for 2 years. No, I just heard it from, I think we were talking about festivals that we would like to do. Okay. And Pinkpop was one of them. London Calling was also one of them. And The Great Escape that we've just done. So that was really cool.
And for your show at Pinkpop, is there something special that you're planning to do, or?
Well, I think I will do something, but it won't be planned.
Do you generally plan long before a show?
No, I never do. I'm very bad at that because I always forget, and I'm very like I'm not good with planning. I should maybe try to plan more because I can be quite awkward and strange on stage, but yeah.
And finally then, are there any people at Pinkpop, because you say it's one of the festivals you wanted to go to yourself, is there maybe somebody you want to see there, or?
Well, I haven't checked who's playing there yet, but I think there will be many bands I would like to see, if I have time.
I think my time's up, so thank you very much.
Thank you. It was very good. I think you had very good questions, like new, that people haven't asked before. That was really nice.